Hello and welcome to Venus Healing. Today we'll be looking at when. And what I might do is with my pendulum as well, I'm just going to ask, before we ask when, I'm going to ask yes or no. So if you need a moment just to pause and think about what question it is you want to ask and you want to know yes or no or when, think about that, because I have put up another yes or no reading, specifically yes or no reading, and I'm just going to do yes or no again just as confirmation. So if you guys know that if you got a no in the other reading for the same question and a yes now, you know that it's a maybe, and if you get a no, then you know it's a definite no, and if it's a yes, then obviously it's a definite yes. But yeah, just so you guys get a more personal kind of reading as much as possible. Today we shall be using this deck here, Romance Oracle deck, and then the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, and yes, and then my pendulum, yes. So ready? Do some little breathing work to begin with. And we're gonna go in from your nose, out from your mouth. And when you breathe out, just let it go. Loud as you can. Let that stress or whatever has built up in your chest and in your heart chakra and in your mind, your head, just let it go. So, in from your nose and out. And now, in from your nose and out. And now last time, close your eyes and in from your nose and out. And open your eyes. And now pick the deck that you feel most drawn to, that your soul feels most drawn to. And try not to second guess it. Just go with whichever crystal is trying to speak to you, but without words. And if not, just go with whichever one is catching your eye the most. Whichever one you feel your eyes keep going back to. Pause the video if you need to. But otherwise, well, let's get started. Good. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1, who picked this emerald. It's a really nice emerald tumbler, actually. I love it. I don't know if on your screen it's like bluey kind of type. It's green, but a little bit blue. It's kind of a cold not turquoise. I don't know, it's got different shades. This don't always, because emerald is the crystal for love, so if you guys want to manifest the one for this lifetime, you want to grab yourself one of these and like keep it near you, not at all times because that's a bit tricky to do, but if you want, in your bag, if you're out and about, I doubt you're out and about, so like by your bedside, or you can wear it as a necklace or buy a bracelet kind of stuff. But a tumbler is like the cheapest form that crystals come in. But yeah, it always makes me think of like a profound connection, something deep, because like it just looks like there's like loads of, I don't know, I'm getting into it. a bit too much, but that's not what this video is about. So we're gonna ask with the pendulum yes or no. So have your question prepared. Because we're about to find out if it's a yes or if it's a no. I don't know why I'm kind of nervous. Okay, so. That is a yes. That is a yes. And I feel like you guys were nervous to know that it was a yes. That is a yes. Now, let's get into the when. The when. Now, I haven't divided these in the minor or major like I did with the other video. Just because with timing, if you get... for when, if you get, if a major arcana comes out, then it speaks of, it hasn't told you when, it's told you what you still need to like work through, the obstacle that's in your way from knowing when, or for when it's gonna come in. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. The minor mostly tell you specifically when. Or more specifically when. And I'm gonna pull out 2 cards for when, because this is again a general reading and we only have 3 piles, so I'm gonna pick out 2 whens so that you guys have like 2 timestamps to work with. That was easy. Whew! And you got Justice. Okay, you got a major arcana. Let's ask another one. That came out. Okay, so we got 3 pentacles. I can tell you right now, pentacles are symbols for year, 1 year, and we got 3 pentacles here, so that's in 3 years' time. So we've either got 3 years' time or the Justice. So 3 years is a while. It is a while. Right, so for some of you, it's in 3 years' time. Whatever you're asking about is a yes, but in 3 years' time, that's when it's going to come in. Or when it's going to happen, or whatever it is. Justice. Justice is the card for Libra. And it talks about balance. So I feel that because this came out for when, there is currently an imbalance. And that may be materialistically, you're just unstable at the moment. You're not balanced enough. That could be due to career, due to finance issues, health issues, whatever it may be. And then emotionally and spiritually and mentally, again, there's an imbalance. So it could be on all 4 planes or just one of them. You are currently imbalanced and you need to work on balancing that energy out, or that situation out, before it can come in. Yeah. Now let's look at why. So why is it a yes, but you've got a long time before it happens, or you've got an imbalance to work on before it can come in. So for pile 1, why is it in 3 years' time, or why did the Justice come out? And why is it in 3 years' time for the Justice? Why Nice, your cards come out nice and steady. Soulmate. Okay, so yes, this is your soulmate. So I feel like most of you, or some of you, or a significant amount of you are asking about a soulmate. Maybe you're asking, will I meet my soulmate? A soulmate, because we do have multiple soulmates. Will I meet a soulmate in this lifetime? And it's a yes. It's just at the moment you're not ready. Or yes, but you're working on that imbalance. But it's going to take you 3 years to get there. Or before things will be right, or the situation is ready enough for your soulmate to come in. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck we got release your ex. Okay, so the time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like you guys, some of you may, because there's this imbalance, I feel that it can be either talking about toxic energy that you have trapped within yourself due to past relations and lovers that you have been acquainted with, or it is literally talking about you have to, there's an ex you still need to release, like a recent part, an ex from a recent past that you need to release, or that you're currently holding on to. Yeah, and then at the top of the deck you've got stay optimistic about your love life. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so this reading is calling you to have faith that yes, you do have a soulmate. Yes, you will meet him or her in this lifetime, or they. But you've got a little bit of work to do before you can. You got some energy, some clutter to like, clean out. Let's take a look at these oracles, this oracle deck now, and look at why. Let's shuffle. So why? That's curious because you guys picked the emerald, and the emerald is specifically talking about the one. So I feel like a lot of you want to manifest your soulmate or the one for you for this lifetime. Also, I recommend, because it's something I recently did, I don't know if a lot of you know about like past life regression meditations. There's like meditations that you can do on YouTube. You know what? I'll put a link in the description box for it, where you meditate, and he helps take you to a past life with your soulmate or your twin flame or a significant other that you had relations with in the past that is relevant to this current lifetime now. And basically what you do is you go in, and you go in deep and you go into this past life and you meet your soulmate from the past life, and you guys kind of confront there, and then what issues you had in that past life that may be an issue in this life, or something that is kind of clogging up the system. No, it's kind of obstacles. It's like the energy is there's blockages, and like you will work on a little bit of healing to heal that, so that in this lifetime they can come in more peacefully. Because especially with twin flames, that can be a very toxic situation, even if it's a twin flame. If your twin flame isn't ready in this lifetime, baby, they're not ready. They're not ready in this lifetime, and it's not going to happen in this lifetime. And that's really hard to like deal with, but it happens. But do try out the past life regression if that's something you're into, or you want to try. It worked for me. You just got to be open. It was the first time I actually did it, and I've done one other one, but that wasn't related to soulmate. It was for like another past life significant to this life. And yeah, I had a lot to release, because I actually ended up crying and everything. Whew. Yeah. but it was nice. I liked it. And yeah. So, let's see why. Ooh, stillness. Okay, stillness, interesting. I feel like this situation of this time is calling you to be still. Yeah, we've got the purity at the top of the deck, talking about something that's pure, and I feel like this specifically is this situation is talking about calling for you to have, calling for you to detox, to cleanse, in community. This is like talking about your soul family, and I feel like in terms of your soulmate, it's talking about if you want to connect to, you know, those that are on your level and the one that you deserve. This situation is cool. It's calling. Oh, I'm gonna read out what the card actually says, means in from here. So, take a step back from a project, situation, or relationship, even if it is just for a few moments. Mend bridges, slow down, breathe, be still, go within. Listen to your inner voice. Take time to connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, and spiritual guardians. Listen to your higher self. Timing is everything. Whew. Yup. Isn't it just? This is not a good time to start a new cycle. Okay, that is your answer. Loud and clear. Wait, incubate, think, fix things that need fixing, heal things that need healing, think things through, forgive yourself and others. If things seem barren or even bleak, hold on. Just as the migrating birds find new life in the tundra marshes in the summer, you too will expand once again during the coming thaw in your life. Okay, that's very interesting. Loud and clear for you guys. It's not the time. You're not ready, but you will be ready. You will be ready because you're calling in the one. You're calling in your soulmate, your significant other. And that takes time. That takes time. For some, much longer than others. But yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that for you. I really like that for you. So yeah, that's your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I hope you'll be back. Sorry, I don't know why that came out really weirdly. I hope you'll be back for more, because I will be doing readings on... Oh, the next readings. So we've done a yes or no reading. We've done a when reading. Now we're going to do a who. Ooh, who. Pick a card reading. And we'll be doing... One will be about looks, and then the other one will be about personality and characteristics and what they're like. But yeah, so for now, hold on tight. Do your work, because it's coming in, and it will happen no matter how long it takes. Just do the work first, yeah. But you'll get there. You'll get there. But yeah, thanks guys. See ya. Okay, so we've got pile 2 with the rose quartz. Same color as basically my palm of my hand and what I'm wearing. So you can't see it really clearly. Very nice. Light energy. Not like the emerald. This one's lighter. Kind of more sweet. Transparent. The rose quartz is all about unconditional love specifically. So for you guys, let's take a look. So think of your question, have it clear in your mind, and we're gonna ask, is it a yes or a no, and then when? Oh, I can see the moon. Sorry, I love the moon. So we're gonna go yes or no for pile 2. It's a little bit indecisive, so I'm just gonna... It's a yes! It's a yes! It's a yes. Wait, let's double check. Let's double check. It's a yes. Whoa. So let's get into the when. Also don't mind. It's a small house with a lot of people. So you might hear noises and whatnot, disturbances. I do apologize, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the tarot deck and ask when. I'm gonna ask when. So it's a yes. It is a yes. I'm gonna ask when. Okay, so pile 2, when. Flip, like, whoa, you got 2. Oh yes, that's what I did want to say. I did say that I wanted to get 2 cards. Oh, we got the Tower. I wanted to take out 2 cards for like when. Okay, yeah, so I did want to take out 2 cards, because this is a general reading, so I wanted to give you 2 timestamps to work with. So we've got Major Arcana, the Moon. The Moon is Pisces, and it's about emotions, and it can be about illusions as well, imagination. And so we've got a yes, but we've got, you may still have some emotions to work through before it can come in. And then we've got the King of Wands. Okay. We've got the King of Wands. We're talking about an Aries, so we could be dealing with an Aries. Or just simply dealing with Aries season, which is from the 21st of March to the 19th of April. So it could be this spring, or once you've worked through the emotions or sadness or illusions or whatever it is that you have to work with before it can come in. Now, let us take a look into why. I'm going to start off with this deck here. No, we're not. Are we? Yes, no, no. We're gonna tarot again. So we're gonna ask why this time. So we're gonna ask why. Why? Ready? For one. Sorry, why? So why in end of March, beginning of April? Ooh, we've got the Hermit. You guys still have some inner work to do. Still got some solo time that you'll be needing. Interesting. Let's do this deck. Wait, no. Why? Why? Love. Okay. How appropriate. How appropriate. Love. Okay. Why? You got love. Funnily enough, at the top of the deck we got flow, which goes hand in hand with the moon. So I still feel like you've got some emotions left that still need flowing. If you want to attract love, or the kind of love that you want, or with whatever your situation, your question is, the situation is, you still got some emotions to work through, and you gotta let it flow. So let's read what this card is all about. It's a lovely card, isn't it? It's lovely. It just reminds me of like the Mediterranean, the background. Like, yeah, like Lake Como in Italy, which is amazing. If you guys have never been, it's just I left my heart there. Yup. Yes, I did. Right, okay, so let's go. Love. Wild Rose. So we got love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there is nothing that you need to do to deserve love. You are enough, just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take time to cherish and care for yourself. So yeah, I do feel like all is healing here for those who this moon card relates to the most, or all is already healed for those for the King of Wands, of like when it will happen. Yeah, that's nice. I like that card. It goes with everything that my channel is about. So one more deck. I'm gonna do these this oracle deck now for why. We have two cards. Ooh, okay, see how appropriate. We've got healing family issues. Let's move this deck away. Oh, we got deception. And funnily enough, the moon can also be, as I was saying, like illusion. It can also be talking about deception. And then we've got healing family issues. So that inner work that we still need to be doing. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And then your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel that this is talking about, for some of you, why? Because you still have healing to do, baggage to unpack, and you may be dealing with this situation that has left you more than deluded. I feel like maybe it was a mind fuck. That's what I'm sensing. Maybe it was a mind fuck, and you would have been dealing with like a toxic situation, or a situation that just like mentally, the thinking and the overthinking that you had to do was just too much. It's been energetically draining. Trying to figure out what's real, what's false, what's what are their true feelings, what are not their true feelings, what am I feeling, what am I not feeling. And we have heart-to-heart conversations on the top of the deck. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like maybe some of you still have a conversation, or the conversation to have with your person, due to like this deception and everything. And I feel like with you internally, you guys still have healing to do. And I feel like maybe this situation brought out some of your wounds and scars from your childhood and childhood traumas. Oh, I'm feeling heavy. My heart chakra feels it's in pain. Yeah. So you guys still have like, so yes, but you got a little bit of healing to do. Just a little bit. So yes, but some of you, no, sorry. Yes, but some of you still need to work through some sadness or unveil this deception of whoever's deceiving you, if you are deceiving yourself, because your heart can be deceiving your mind at times, or vice versa. And then but for some of you in the springtime, so end of March, beginning in April, Aries season, it will happen for you. And just remember to like let it flow, go with the flow. So if you need to let it out and you need to cry, let it out, let it cry, let cry. Don't try and control the situation. Like I've told you this, but kind of just forget about it. For those of you that it concerns this, just forget about it and go with the current flow of your current life and let it be, because it will be and it will come, but you just gotta let it be first and go with the flow so that it can come in. Because as soon as you try to control the situation, that's when you kind of put a spanner in the works, in terms of like it will take longer because you're trying to control the situation. Don't control it, let it be. So yeah, pile 2, that's your reading. I hope you like it, and thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you, and I hope you'll be back, because the next readings will be about who, in terms of looks, like what they look like, and then who in terms of like who they are, characteristics, personality, and all that stuff. But yeah, for now, bye. Hello. Okay, so for those who picked this tiny weeny chipped off Larimar, it's a really, really beautiful stone. I know you can't see it in great detail. I don't know, wait. No? Okay, that's as much, that's where it wants to zoom. It looks like the sea. Just looks like the sea. Like these brown bits are like the rocks, and then you've got this water. The sea just like smashing against the rocks. It's amazing. It's an amazing stone. And actually, fun fact, wait, let's fix that lighting. Larimar is a rare crystal from the Dominican Republic, so in the Caribbean, and it's very much connected to the sea, dolphins, ancient knowledge of Atlantis, and soulmates. So if you're wanting to attract your soulmate, just like the emerald gemstone, you want to have this around you. And I feel like the easiest way to have this around you, instead of like having it in your handbag, because no one's really going anywhere anytime soon, have it by your bedside. Or wear it like on a necklace or bracelet or something like that, or earrings, so that it will help you manifest your soulmate. Okay, so have your question ready? Because we're gonna ask. Okay, yes or no for pile 3 for those who picked the Larimar. Is it a yes or is it a no? That is a yes. Tiny yes, not a confident yes. Okay. Let's see what that's about. So we're gonna look at when with the tarot deck. Okay. So let's cleanse and shuffle. So when. Oh, also, I'll be taking out 2 cards so that you guys have 2 timestamps to work with. Though so far in every group we've had a major arcana come out and then a timestamp, so that may happen again. So for some of you, you won't get a timestamp because you still have something to work through or stuff to work through, or something's in the way of blocking the manifestation, and then others of you will have a timestamp. So let's see when. So for pile 3, we would please like a timestamp for when, for those who picked the Larimar. When. Well, that was quick. Ooh, okay. Ooh. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I can tell you right off the bat that a pentacle equals 1 year, signifies a year. We've got 9 Pentacles here. 9 years. Blimey. And there's a 10 of Swords. Ooh, 9 years, maybe because of an ending or something. Something needs to end for some of you, and it's gonna take 9 years. Okay, when? Another card for when? Wait, no, 2 came out. When? Okay. Ooh, this one's nicer. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles, and right next to it we have the 2 of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups. So we got either 9 years or 8 years. And then we got 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whatever you guys are asking for is gonna take a while to come in. It's a yes, but it's gonna take a while. And in fact, the vibrations I felt with the pendulum, when I said tiny yes, it's because it was slowly nudging to the sides, and now I get it. It's because yes, it's a yes, but you got less than a decade. This, the 8 of Pentacles is all about like self-work or working on a project or on yourself. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is about basking in what you have worked on, and basking in your like success and having stability. And I feel that some of you may still need to do a little bit of work. You guys are gonna work before you can get there. Maybe you have to go through a yeah, I feel like the work may take that long. It's a long time though. Let's see why. With the tarot deck, not the oracle deck. So we're gonna see why now. So why is it going to take so long? Why is it going to take so long? Why is it gonna take 8 to 9 years? Why is it gonna take so long? Why is it gonna take so long? If you hear noise or talking, please excuse that. Small house, a lot of people, and thin walls like papier, so yeah, there's nothing I could do about that, I'm sorry. Okay, so why? Whoa, okay, that was a bit clumsy. So why is it going to ooh, 10 of Wands. Some of you are really burdened. Something is burdening you, you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Ooh, some of you may be exhausted, or you've got that much work to do. You've got a lot of work to do before whatever you have asked about can come in. Yeah, and then we've got the which is in reverse. We've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and this talks about, well, upright it talks about a situation, leaving a situation behind. In reverse it's talking about not leaving it behind because you don't want to leave it behind. Nope, I'm not leaving it behind. I'm staying where I am. I want this wherever I am, and I'm gonna stay. No, I feel like some of you guys need to release, and some of you got work to do, and you've got to do it before whatever you are asking about can come in. Or yeah, so either you've got this amount of work to do, or you've got to release this amount of baggage before whatever you're asking about can come in, and you can like have that success and be stable enough for it to like come in and for it to be right timing. So we're gonna now look at this oracle deck right here. Okay, I'm gonna see why, get a feel of the energies for why is it gonna take so long. Why is it gonna, I mean, some of you may be like really young and like that's why it's gonna take so long, because you got a lot more growing to do in order to like change enough to be in that moment, in the right moment in time for whatever you're asking for to come in. Others of you are in a really tough situation and it's just like a divorce. It could be a divorce. It can take that long, you know, to go through all the motions, because divorcing is not a light situation or process to go through at all, especially if you're dealing with someone who you're not on good terms with. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, this card's a bit stuck. Let's take a look at why. Why is it going to take so long? Why is it going to take so long? Ooh, that flippity flip. Okay, we've got protection. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I feel like some of you are in need of protecting yourselves, because you're currently dealing with this and you haven't protected yourself from it. So we have release at the top of the deck and we have protection that flipped out. So some of you guys seriously do have a whole lot of shit to release, and a whole load of work to be doing on yourself. Even though like the Pentacles talks about materialistic, I do feel that this is talking about you on a spiritual and emotional level. But let us take a look and see what this protection card is all about. So I'm gonna read it out for you. Pro. Okay. Guardian Oak. The sacred landscape wants you to know one of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is the ancient oak. It carries numerous meanings. You are protected. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You are brave and you can survive anything. Stand strong. You carry the energy of a leader and you have great authority in life. Great wisdom is expanding within you and others sense this. This card can also mean to protect your assets, take care to guard and protect your home, your loved ones, and yourself. Yes, I feel like this could be talking about a divorce situation here, or someone you've been with for a long time, and like there are assets that you share that this ending or whatever this is talking about is going to cause a lot of disruption, and you need protection. You need to protect yourself as well as release at the same time, because it's really hard to release when you feel unprotected or vulnerable due to external forces. So if someone's making you feel vulnerable, like you're emotionally in harm's way, it's very hard to release because you don't feel safe. Gonna take a look at these cards. Okay, let's go. Okay, so why? Okay, so why is it gonna take so long? Oh, you got calling in your soulmate. We have your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring together. So maybe some of you are calling in your soulmate specifically, or your significant other, or the one or the better one for you in this lifetime. And it's going to take some time, because it can be not just you, it can be your person, or the one that you're manifesting or trying to bring in is not ready either. Like, you're not ready. Both of you are not ready. We've got unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. So we've got some of you guys maybe dealing with a situation that's like, it's unrequited love, or it's gotten to the point of where someone loves the other one more than the other one does, and there's just an imbalance. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel that maybe you guys are coming to an end. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you do have a little bit of a long road, but you'll get there. You will get there. You will. It's just, it's gonna take some time. And I don't feel scared about the time, because with these readings, or any readings, you can change the outcome. So this is your current outcome. For whatever you're currently asking, for where you currently are, this is your answer. That can change. Like, you can, sorry, I keep looking at the moon. You can forget that someone told you, oh, it's gonna take 8 years, or 9 years, and go with the flow. concentrate on yourself, do the work, release, protect, and everything, and then find that it comes to you sooner because you're doing the work and you're letting your energy flow, and then it brings in what you want and what you deserve quicker than at the moment, because maybe at the moment you're kind of resisting it, or yeah, maybe you're resisting it, and that's why it's saying, well, it's going to take this long if you are going to be resisting the whole way through. So yeah, because I don't like leaving readings on a dull note or a sad note, or a bittersweet note. But yeah, just forget everything, in terms of like, oh, it's gonna take 8 years or 9 years, it's gonna take like less than a decade, or more or less a decade. Forget it. Just focus on yourself. Just focus on yourself. Because if you do have this much like work or weight on your shoulders and this much to release and protect, then you're gonna need all the energy that you have, and you can't, if you're low-key worrying about, you know, romantic love and, oh, I want love and I want it now, no, do you first, and then it will come. It will come. So yes, pile 3. That is your reading. Thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you, and I hope you'll be back, because the following readings will be about who. So who in terms of what they look like, and who in terms of their personality and characteristics. Yeah, but for now,